Hi, welcome to Bonita's Kitchen and thank you for joining us. What I'm going to be making today is a delicious orange creamsicle cheesecake. Lately I've been just craving oranges, and every day I'm thinking of a new recipe that we could make with oranges. Of course, we got a few on there that we've put up over the last couple of months. But a few weeks ago, I'm going to say, one of our co-foodies on YouTube, Jerry Allen, she and her son had posted about, I think it was a ice cream float, and it was an orange ice cream float, and it just got my tongue and my taste buds just going wild. So I had said to Raymond, you know what? Let's make a cheesecake, because that orange creamsicle is just absolutely delicious. So thank you.
Of course, I disagreed.
Of course, he did,
Yeah.
right? And I'm going to thank Jerry Allen and her son for making that video, and I'm sure we'll share a link to hers so that you can see it. So if this interests you today and you like to make one of your own, stick around and let's get started. So what we'll start first is opening up the package of Jello, of course orange Jello, 85 gram pack, and put it into a bowl and top it with 1 cup of hot water. And with a whisk, make sure all of the Jello crystals is dissolved, because you don't want that just setting to the bottom. We want every taste of that. And the reasons for using the orange Jello is because it's got that delicious citrusy taste that just resembles that orange creamsicle. So just stir that up. That's all you need to do there. So you really can't overmix it, because making sure that all of those crystals are done, all combined and dissolved, is perfect. I got a container here of some ice cubes. I'm going to put the Jello on because I want for it to come to room temperature or even colder, where it's almost at the setting stage but not set. I'll get that word right, because this is going to be poured into all of the creams that we're going to be using to make the cheesecake, and I'm going to show you that. So I'm going to put this to the side and not put a spoon with it, because we don't want Raymond to start over there drinking the Jello before it's even set.
I promise.
Good stuff. Okay, so I'm going to put this to the side. We'll get to the next step. Okay, what I got here is 2 cups of graham cracker crumbs, and this is going to be the base. Pour into this bowl about a tablespoonful of brown sugar. It's a little damp. And about a tablespoonful to 2 tablespoonfuls of melted butter or margarine. You could just pour it in. And if you want a little bit more, you eyeball how you would like the consistency of the bottom layer of your cheesecake. So just mix that on in. So we got a 9-inch spring release pan with a cutout round piece for the bottom, and it doesn't matter if it's perfect or not, just as long as it fits to the bottom of your pan. And then of course, after you've snapped the bottom in, just pour in all of that graham cracker or graham crumbs mixture and flatten it down to the bottom of the pan. And we don't have to bake this, we're just going to leave it just like that. And now what we're going to do next, we're going to open 2 packs of cream cheese, and it's 250 grams per package. And I got the, not that I wanted the light cream cheese, but I find it softer and is not as I guess hard, and even at room temperature it softens that little bit more, and I kind of like that. So you use your discretion on the one that you want to get, and you need 2 packs of that. And leave your cream cheese at room temperature for probably an hour or so before you start making this recipe. And of course, this cheesecake we're going to be making here today needs to be set overnight when you make it. So make it the day before you're planning on serving it. This is a half a cup of plain yogurt, and if you don't have plain yogurt, you could use, well, I'm going to say sour cream is another thing that's a little tart you could use for it. And a cup to a cup and a half of confectionary sugar. Toss it on in together. So I'm just going to lightly mix this with my spoon, but I'm going to use my mixer for this. You can use your spoon, but to get the consistency of that cream cheese, to break it up, you almost need to have an handheld mixer or a mixer of choice, I guess. And I just want to break this down a bit so it's not all up over Raymond's camera there. So give him a little break. Yeah. So I'll just turn on that mixer. Clean off those mixing spoons. So now that's all you need to do there. Keep checking your Jello, stirring it as well. You don't want for that to set, but just to go cold. Now I'm going to reach for my Cool Whip. Okay, so I'm going to reach for my Cool Whip, and this is, I'm thinking a liter. Yeah, 1 liter tub of Cool Whip, and the full tub of Cool Whip goes in with your cream cheese and the rest of those ingredients. Okay, so you want all of this whipped cream, and I leave a little small bit there for Raymond for for a little taste, that's all, while he's waiting, because you know now he's going to want a little taste of that now in a second. Oh, so now what you would do, not necessarily mix, but you can just fold this together, just like this.
If you wanted to, you could pass, I'll wash that for you.
Oh my goodness, you are a piece of work. There you go. You can just fold it in or whip it a little. I'm going to whip it a little bit more just to make sure all of the creams are together. So now,
Bonita, I got the Cool Whip container. It's all cleaned, and
you know it's all clean.
Yeah.
You know, and this bowl is going to be all cleaned out as well. You know. Mm-hmm. So what we're going to do is take half of this cream cheese whipped cream mixture and put into another bowl, because we need to reserve this, and I'll show you why in a moment. And I stirred my Jello again, and it's now cool. So what I'm going to do is show you how we're going to put that in there. So now, as you can see, the Jello is starting to set, but not set. Like, it's just getting that thickness because I added on the ice, or you can just put it in the fridge, whichever works for you. We're going to dump it all into the half of the whipped cream. I'm trying to get every taste there now. So now we're just going to mix all that in together. Now you could use your blender as well, because this is actually going to be all mixed in together where you really don't even see the Jello, only just all in together. But I'm going to show you how we're going to drizzle this cream over here into it to make it look really nice. So now I'm going to whisk that in together. Okay, so that's all you need to do there. So I'm going to bring in our pan, and now we're going to dump all of this delicious cream cheese and Jello down into the pan. Ram's getting excited with this bowl. This you got a lot of flavor.
Yeah, I'm ready for cleanup. Already. ready. I'll just move that bowl out of your way.
There you go, Raymond. Thank you for your help.
Oh, not a problem.
Now what we're going to do is put dollops of the cream cheese we reserved. But now what we're going to do, we're not going to use all of it. We got to keep half of it for decorating. For decorating the top. Oh. So we just put about 5 dollops here. And use a knife and circle it into the cake. So pretty much that's all you need to do, is just to circle it into it, so it's just got kind of a little bit of white the cream cheese circled in, and then use your spatula and just go all around like this just to flatten it. And that's that step done. So now after you've done that, I'm hoping you're excited about making this cake, because it's absolutely delicious and it's a crowd pleaser. I mean, you will have no worries about getting rid of this cake or cleaning the bowls, of course. So all you need to do with the reserved cheese, cream cheese and Cool Whip, put it into a decorating bag, and whatever kind of tip you want on the end, it doesn't matter. This is your cake. You can decorate it whatever way you want. And what I also got here is some mandarins. I bought the canned ones because sometimes it's not in season, so the canned ones works perfect. We also got T-buns on there, mandarin T-buns I'll share with you. And this is really for decorating. You could probably even put it within the cake if you wanted to do that. When you're making it, you get creative. So now I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this. I just got a flat tip on this one. Now you could use whatever kind of tip you got on your decorating bag, and I'm just going to go around the sides just to make it a little fancy here. Not a lot of fancy, because I'm not all about fancy, but I just want for it to kind of dress it up a little. So Raymond, do you have all the bowls cleaned? Yeah?
Yeah, I'm working on the last one here now too.
Oh my goodies, priceless. So I'm just going to make a little few decorative laces here on this one, and just to use up the rest of this cream cheese, of course. And like I said again, whatever way you want to decorate your orange creamsicle cake, cheesecake, that's the way you'll do it. Fancy it right up. Put these mandarin oranges there equally, so as everybody has got a taste of it. And how nice is that?
I know, she's looking good.
Isn't it ever? Yeah, I'm excited for us to have a taste of this one for sure.
Yeah.
So that's all you need to do there. I hope you're enjoying it.
I am.
So after you've put a few of the mandarin oranges, or top it with all mandarin oranges, it doesn't matter. Use some fresh zest to go over the top to give you that extra tanginess and citrus taste to make this orange creamsicle cheesecake so deadly that you just can see yourself using a spoon to eat it instead of cutting pieces. And that's it. That's all you need to do there. So now that's how easy it is to make this delicious orange creamsicle cheesecake. And like I said, this cake just inspired me when I seen that float, that orange float that Jerry Allen and her son Casey made. And I'm thinking I got your name right. And her YouTube channel is Cooking with Neighbors. So if you want to check that out, you'll be able to make yourself an orange float to go with this orange cheesecake. So now I'm going to bring out the one that I got made, and we're going to cut into it and show you what it looks like. I can't wait. now I'm going to display this delicious cake and put it on this platter. And of course, sometimes when you take it from the cake from the pan, you want to run your knife along the sides just to make sure it's released. I'll show you that. Pretty much just run your knife along like this. And then slowly lift it from the cake, and then the big reveal. Now, how delicious is that? Yum. So now what do you think of this delicious cake? Now what you can do is dress up the plate with some oranges, go around like this, or if you got those fresh mandarin oranges, you can do that as well. So what I'm going to do now is cut off a piece. I know Raymond can't wait, and I'm sure you can. So I'll cut you off a little taste, show you what it looks like. Now, the big reveal. Hopefully it's coming out the way it looks to me. Now look at this. Isn't that absolutely delicious? I can't wait to have a little taste.
I can't wait to get my plate.
I hope you're excited to make your orange creamsicle cheesecake today, because you know what? We got 2 of these cakes, and we're going to be gifting it. There's going to be lots of cheesecake to give around, but I love if you were there so we can give you a taste as well. But right now, this is going to get you more excited to make your own. I'm going to have a little taste. Drop the spoon, delicious.
And 2 thumbs up.
Paired down with a little drop of OJ. This is a perfect dessert for any occasion, and I'm excited for you to make it. 2 thumbs up. So now what we're going to do, we're going to leave you the recipe in under this video. Again, it might be see more, it could be an arrow pointing down. If you can't find it there, you can also find it on our website, www.bonitaskitchen.com. But before you go there, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because each time we post a new video, you will get a notice letting you know. Don't forget you can visit us on our Facebook page, like and share there, or you can send us a message on our email at bonitakitchen@gmail.com. And if you make this cake or any of our recipes and you want to share a picture with us, we post a slideshow once a month on our Facebook page showing our viewers pictures, and we are so proud of each and every one of them. We're glad that you're enjoying our channel. Thank you. So it won't take any more of your time. We know it's precious. On behalf of myself, Raymond, and our team here at Bonita's Kitchen, we'd like to say thank you once again for joining us. From our kitchen to yours, you have a wonderful day. And don't forget to join us again on Bonita's Kitchen.
Join us by the sea. Journey in culinary, always an open door. Bonita's Kitchen to yours. Bonita's Kitchen.